Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It is in fact my favorite time of the week. And today we have a new eShop sale to go over. But this one's a little bit more special. This is actually the Nintendo eShop sale that's going on for Halloween. And we're going to go over some amazing deals in this video. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is actually the first eShop sale video I have made for my new house. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. So before we get started, you know we have to do one thing. I have to give away some eShop sale gift cards. So right here is this week's winner of some eShop sale gift cards. If you would like to have the opportunity to win eShop sale gift cards every single week, all you have to do is be a subscriber and follow me on Instagram. And once you follow me on Instagram, just let me know that you came from my YouTube channel. And you have the opportunity every single week to win eShop sale gift cards because it's my way to pay back my amazing community. So now that that's out of the way, before we get started, if you could hit a like and subscribe, it would truly mean the world to me. And let's just get into these amazing deals. The first amazing game that's on sale that we need to talk about is Persona 5 Royal. And this is currently $23.99. That is 60% off the full price. And that is the lowest price this game has ever been. And where do I even start with Persona 5 Royal? In my opinion, the Persona series is the standard for JRPGs. These games are absolutely amazing, the mechanics are great, the game looks beautiful, and you're in for like an 80-hour adventure, probably even more than that. So when you see a price of $24 and you think, seems a little cheap, yeah, just know you're getting one of the greatest games of all time. Now let's talk about Doom. And I think we actually call this Doom 2016, but it's Doom, you know what I'm talking about. This is currently $7.99 and that's 80% off the full price. In this game you're going to experience relentless demons, and possibly destructive guns, and super fast and fluid movement. Doom is one of the greatest series of all time, and you may think, okay, but it's on the Nintendo Switch. I don't know how they did it, but this is actually one of the best Switch ports pretty much ever, and it runs and looks amazing. You do not want to miss this one. Now let's talk about Immortals Fenyx Rising, and this is currently $7.99 and that's 80% off the full price. I have talked about this game quite a bit over on this channel because I am a huge fan of this game. There was allegedly going to be a sequel, but Ubisoft canceled it for some reason, I have no idea. This game is a Zelda clone. And the Zelda game it looks like the most is Breath of the Wild. That being said, this is one of my favorite games I have ever played on the Switch. I have beat this either 2 or maybe 3 times. And I actually want to play it again very soon. And it really is a shame that Ubisoft canceled the sequel, because in my opinion, this is one of the greatest games they have ever made. This game is only $8 and that almost seems criminal for how amazing this adventure is. Now let's talk about Death's Door, and this is currently $4.99 and that is 75% off the full price. The job gets lively when your assigned soul is stolen and you must track down a desperate thief to a realm untouched by death, where creatures grow far past their expiry and are overflown with greed and power. You have talon-sharp combat. Utilize melee weapons, arrows, and magic to overcome a fantastic array of beasts and demigods. Mistakes are punished and victory is rewarded. Gain an edge by customizing your character stats and mastering the abilities and upgrades you obtain. You know what's crazy is I make these videos every single week, and I am still surprised every single week because I don't understand how such an amazing game can be so cheap. I'm not complaining, but it has me scratching my head a little bit. That being said, you should definitely check this one out. So the next game we're talking about is actually games, and I'm talking about Spyro Reignited Trilogy. This is currently $15.99 and that is 60% off the full price. And what this is the first 3 Spyro games remastered. This, in my opinion, is now the definitive way to play these games. I have this trilogy, and I also have the Crash trilogy, and I jump into them periodically, and they are as good as I remember them being when I was a little kid. To be honest, they're actually a lot better now. The games play absolutely perfect, the colors pop right off of my Switch OLED, and you're getting 3 games for $16. So I mean, do I really need to say more here? So one of my favorite games of all time is Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. And this is only $5.99 and that is 85% off the full price. I made a Nintendo Switch video that actually ended up changing my life because it was like my first video to ever do anything, and it got me my first initial audience on YouTube, and it was the top 10 Nintendo Switch games of all time. And that video has like 225,000 views now, which is pretty crazy to even say. But I really worked extremely hard to pick the 10 best Switch games that I could find, at least in my opinion. And this game made that list. This is one of those games that I cannot believe runs on the Switch. And not only does it run on the Switch, it runs damn well. I actually just beat this game for the third time a few weeks ago. Because I've been moving and I didn't want to spend any money on some new games because I needed to save money, you know. For moving, it's very expensive. So I went through my old digital library, downloaded this, and I had so much freaking fun. This game is only $6, but it is worth 10 times that easy. Now let's talk about Mario and Rabbids Spark of Hope. And this is currently $19.79, and that is 60% off the full price. The Mario and Rabbids games look like shovelware. Like if you've never played any of them, you're gonna think, what the hell's going on here? And to be honest, that's exactly what I thought when I first seen them. I picked one up at Best Buy because it was only like 20 bucks, and I absolutely loved every single second of it. They are such charming games. This is the second one. I think I preferred the first one a little bit better, but I like the setting of the second one way more because it has like this space theme to it. What these are great entry-level tactical games, and they are so freaking fun. So Ubisoft does a lot of dumb stuff. One thing I hope that they don't do is cancel the series because I would love to get more of these in the future. Another amazing game that's on sale right now is Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. And this is only $4.99, and that is 83% off the full price. This is another one of those games where I'm like, how the hell is this massive game only $5? And since it's only $5, it surely cannot be good or be worth it. But I would be wrong in assuming that. This is such a great adventure that surprisingly works very well on the Switch, and it's only $5. Dragon's Dogma 2 came out, I believe, this year, and it was a pretty big hit. Unfortunately, the Switch definitely can't handle something like Dragon's Dogma 2, so hopefully the Switch 2 will have that. But for the time being, we have this. So this is a game you don't want to miss. Whoa, that rhymed. What the hell's going on here? So another one of my favorite Switch games is Cult of the Lamb, and this is currently $12.49, and that is 50% off the full price. I actually just picked this game up maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and it quickly became one of my favorite Switch games I have ever experienced. It does a lot of different things, but it does them well, and sometimes when a game has maybe too much stuff going on, it doesn't translate well. Like, you're like, okay, why should I be doing this if I could also do this whole other thing? Like, this is a town building simulator, kind of like a farming simulator. It's like a roguelite as well. So if you enjoy games like Stardew Valley or Animal Crossing, but you want like the most extreme version of that, you're probably going to enjoy this too. It's like both of those games mixed with Hades. And yeah, $12.49, man. Do not sleep on this one. So another great game that's on sale right now is Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD. And this is currently $5.99, and that is 80% off the full price. I have been playing Monkey Ball all the way since the GameCube. And whenever I find it in arcade, I play it there as well. It is one of my favorite series of all time, and I'm not really sure why. It's like not the greatest game. It has the most simple mechanics, but it really brings a smile to my face every single time I play it. And this one right here is so freaking fun. Not only is the base game super addicting, but one of my favorite things to do here is play the mini games. So for $6, this is definitely a game you're going to want to check out. Ladies and gentlemen, this eShop sale is amazing because we also have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 for $15.99, and that is 60% off the full price. I have talked about skateboarding quite a lot lately, and I'm not really sure why. It's just been coming up in gaming news quite often. But I have been skateboarding my entire life, and I've been playing Tony Hawk since before I think it was even actually released. I remember I got the PlayStation 1 demo disc from Pizza Hut in maybe 1999, 1998 or something, and that's where I first experienced this. Since then, I have played every skateboarding game out there, but the first two Tony Hawk games are still some of the best of all time. This is actually one of the best remasters I have ever seen, You're getting 2 full games for only $16. This is a no-brainer. Now let's talk about Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Crash Bandicoot is an amazing series, and I've also been playing this since PS1 as well. If you ever get the chance, definitely pick up the Trilogy on the Switch because they are amazing remasters or remakes. I'm not really sure which category it falls under, but normally you can pick up like 3 games for $20. Crash Bandicoot 4 was a very exciting announcement when it first came out, but unfortunately, I don't think it really sold that well because if you didn't grow up with the series, you kind of didn't have that nostalgia attached to it, and yeah, it just kind of went under the radar. The people who make Crash Bandicoot, I think the studio did end up getting shut down, but I think I heard news recently that it was bought by another company, so hopefully there will be new Crash games in the future, but Crash Bandicoot 4 is actually a solid game from start to finish, so this is not a bad way to jump into this. Another amazing game I've talked about a million times is Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion, and this is only $3.74, and that is 75% off the full price. This game is weird and wacky, but a lot of fun. You are a turnip, and you have committed tax evasion, and you have to pay back money to your mayor, who is also an onion. And the simplest way I could describe this game is it's almost like a classic Zelda game. Like, that's the way it plays and that's the way it feels. This game is a treat from start to finish, and this game is only $3.74, so if you have an extra $4 laying around, this is what you should buy. And the last game we're talking about today is Dave the Diver, and this is currently $13.99, and that is 30% off the full price. Dave the Diver is a casual, single-player adventure RPG featuring deep-sea exploration and fishing during the day and sushi restaurant management at night. Join Dave and his quirky friends as they seek to uncover the secrets of the mysterious blue hole. And when this game first came out, it actually wasn't on the Switch, but once this game hit the Switch, it feels like it was always made for the Nintendo Switch. It found the perfect home on the Switch. In my opinion, games like this really shine when you're able to play them handheld, because like they're the perfect handheld adventures, and this game is truly addicting. It has like that perfect, satisfying gameplay loop. So yeah, you should definitely pick this one up too. Ladies and gentlemen, there was 14 amazing Nintendo Switch games that are on sale right now that you should definitely check out. So in the comments below, as always, let me know your thoughts and opinions. If some way, somehow, you, the human that's watching this video, have made it to this part of, well, my video, just know I truly appreciate your support, and it means the world to me. And I'm not just saying that. There's a bunch of other YouTubers that you could be watching right now, so I really appreciate your time. Remember, if you would like to have the opportunity to win an eShop gift card every single week, all you have to do is be a subscriber and follow my Instagram because I'm really trying to grow it, and it's a lot of fun talking to you guys over there, and then you'll have the opportunity. So yeah, I'll see you very soon with a new video. Peace out.